Nadine yet again. Hey, uses all energy left. So I'm starting off the vlog not only in the same ensemble I was in yesterday, but in the car again. Well, also I have a story for you guys really quickly, because why not? We had a pretty mildly eventful morning at the motel. We stayed at the Classic Inn. Yeah, in like somewhere in Northern California. We're about like 7.5 hours away from LA. But anywho's, basically we were both asleep, and then at about 8 a.m. this morning, I woke up to some screaming, and I at first was like, am I imagining this? But it was like a woman's like blood-curdling screaming, just like ah, ah, over and over again, and she was just like, no, no. A lot of slamming of doors and these things, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then it kind of died out, and I was like, that was weird. Was still laying in bed at this point, and then I heard the man that she was with be like, I hope you got your wallet and your phone, or your wallet and your keys, or something like that, because I'm gonna set it on fire. And I was just like, what? Set what on fire? And so then I was like, red flag, what the fuck? And I woke Finley up, and that was the fastest I've ever seen you get up ever, love. Normally when I try to wake Finley up, it's a process, and there's a lot of groaning, but I shook him really hard, and I was like, wake up, please. And then we got dressed. Basically the guy like stormed out of the motel room next to us and got in his car and kind of drove away. And I just heard the woman like weeping, crying. And so we were gonna go over there and ask what was going on, but at the same time, we don't know what the situation is. Sounds like a bunch of crazies, and we didn't really want to get involved. So instead, there was like a door connecting our rooms, kind of, you know, those rooms that are locked shut so you can't get to other people's rooms. So I knocked on it, and I was like, are you okay? And I kind of waited for a while, and she just didn't respond. Yeah, and she stopped crying at that point. And I was just like, okay, this is odd. And then I got dressed, and I was gonna go knock on like her main door, and as soon as I opened the door, I was like met with the guy pulling into the parking space like right in front of our room, and we were just staring at each other, and I just gave him a really weird look and then like shut the door. And he went to his door where the woman was, and basically was like pounding on it, being like, open up, I'll break the door down if you do not open up. And then she let him in, and then it was silence from then on out. So who really knows what that was? Part of me is regretful I didn't call the police, but at the same time I'm like, we don't know these people.
They can't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they can come, but I mean, maybe she was bloodied up or something, but like, if he wasn't beating her with marks and stuff, then there's nothing they can do. And it didn't, I mean, I wasn't awake, but
yeah. I don't really know what that was, but I hope she's okay, because that did not sound great.
But yeah, if anybody knows what to do in those situations, let me know.
Yeah, please let us know, because I just realized this was hanging out. I don't know, I was gonna like ask her if I should call anyone for her, maybe a friend to come and save her, but then I looked at their license plate, and they're from Texas, and I tried to get his license plate number, but like just so I could like take a photo of it or something when we were leaving, and it was like a permit. It was like a 30-day permit that was just like a temporary license plate, so I was confused, and I don't really know if you can track those. But anyways, weird morning at the motel. Driving home now. Alright, over and out. Okay guys, first things first, I got a couple things to say. We're on Twitter and saw that the net neutrality repeal has been voted on by the FCC. And
Republican part of the FCC.
We are upset. Yeah, the entire like Republican part of it.
All the men and all the Republicans voted for, which happened to be the same things too.
And the 2 Democratic women voted obviously against it, and we're defeated, but it still has to go through Congress and be voted on in court, so we'll just be standing by, I guess. I imagine that when we get back to LA, I mean, if I was still living downtown, there would definitely be a protest today. On the day of Trump's office inaction, there was literally protests for 4 days straight. It was some wild shit. There's gonna be some things happening, so we're upset. That is the first event I wanted to cover. Second event, we were just driving down the 5, and we saw this crazy motherfucker just tailgating the fuck out of people in front of us, like just literally almost touching people's cars. And so Finley sped up to him and honked at him to be like, hey man, slow down. But then he got next to us and was like, what the fuck? Fuck, come on. Rolling down his window.
I was definitely being a dick.
He said I was definitely being a dick. Well, I mean, he was driving like a crazy person. He was being even more of a dick.
Stop driving like a crazy person once he went crazy.
Yeah. So basically he then started tailgating us, and I was just like looking out at him back here through our back window, and he took photos of our license plate and then like called somebody, like called our plate in or something, and we're like, dude, you were the one driving like a psychopath. You know what I mean? So I was just watching him as he was like freaking out at himself, and I was just sitting there like, what are you doing, brother? And he came up into the lane next to us before he exited to like Sacramento or whatever city we were just driving through, and he rolled down his window completely and was like, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, like screaming as he like exited the highway. And we were just like, damn, brother's on a little upper today, you know? He was a lot. And then the third life event that I wanted to share with you, that I actually took out my camera to share with you, and I go, I think this is a pretty good life event for the vlog. And he was like, what, the FCC or the crazy person? And I was like, neither. Your meteor shower that you saw last night, sir. How was it?
I saw 11 shooting stars.
11!
I made 3 wishes for me and my baby and my Buncha boy.
I'm the baby, this is the Buncha.
And then I made some more wishes after that.
I was pretty much sleeping in the car last night. That's why maybe the vlog yesterday wasn't that pizzazzy either. It's because I was dead as he was driving into the night. As he was driving, he was like, I just saw another and another one. What the hell? And then I guess he saw somebody on Twitter who was talking about a meteor shower. So now it's confirmed to what we saw. All right, no one cares. Goodbye. We got Larry this bone when we were in Hood River, and he hasn't touched it since, but he just tried to break it open.
I was like breaking it a little bit, let him get the internal sniffs of it, just so he'd do what he'd be getting if he bit it apart. Look at this mantra go. He's stacking.
Now he is entertained. This is good dental bone for you, Larry.
Good dental bone.
Get that plaque away.
Oh, good boy.
That was good boy. Hello, quick update. We're about an hour and a half outside of LA. We just happened to be driving back during rush hour traffic. Woo! Yeah, it's like 6 right now. Finn just went to McDonald's and got us a freaking flurry, a McFlurry. I'm here for that. Honestly, and some apple pies.
We could drop the Mick out of all their names and be perfectly fine. You know, we could call it a flurry.
We could just call it what it is.
We could call it Donald's, which sounds so much better than McDonald's.
Donald's. Yeah, we went to the Donald's.
A lot better. They should talk to me about some new branding.
Yeah, hit up Finley if you're watching this. McDonald's, because we're looking at a new time for you. A new vision. We got some dreams in the works. Contact me. It's in the description. All right, we just got home, and I pretty classically came home to a bunch of mail. I already unpackaged everything, but I got off Amazon Raina Biddy's book because she was reading poetry from this at the reading that I did alongside her at the local Wolves event, which was pretty cool. And I asked her like where she was reading from and where I could get the book, if she was selling it there, and she was like, no, but it's online. It's called I Love My Love. I got some Thinx panties to try out because my period is a-comin'. And then I got 2 boxes of Arden Rose's jewelry line with Majuri, which is super exciting. Thank you to Arden. And thank you to Thinx. And thank you to freaking local Wolves as well. They sent me this little card basically thanking me for doing the reading that I was just talking about when I was talking about Raina's book. They sent like a little love from LA card, till death do we art, in this little tote bag. And then I got these new Neutrogena masks in the mail that I'm gonna try out tonight. Honey needs it after the road trip. And a lot of you have seen this in my various apartments, but I just got this one, a little matching one for Finnegan, just so that we could have them on this table, obviously, when it's all cleared off. So I'm gonna do that now. Clear things off, unpack our jackets into the closet, and other various things. All right, welcome home. I think somebody is very happy to be back. Guys, not to toot my own horn, but this Christmas setup, I mean, come on. Look at our Christmas tree. But yeah, I just like hung Finley's guitar back up and then set up our little books, lit the candle, put some truffles in there. The little candy box, is that what you said? Candy glass for Larry. And I also loaded the advent calendar with days 14 and up. And so let's do the honors of today. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, what is this? This red surprise. Bone Apple Tit has returned.
What is that?
It's just, this is milk chocolate. The blue ones are dark chocolate, and then the gold ones are white chocolate. And so the pattern goes red, gold, blue, red, gold, blue, red, gold, blue.
It's tomorrow.
Baby, you can just have one of the ones over there.
Baby, I'd rather wait for it to be some
Semi-surprise. Fuck. She said it again. Alright, I'm just gonna talk over any of the noise that might happen outside. First off, ending the vlog in the bathroom again. What a shock. I mean, I feel as though it's become a theme of the vlogs because Finley falls asleep so early and I don't want to wake him. And Larry's asleep too and they're just in there cuddling and it's too good to wake up with my loud chatting, so I reside in the bathroom now. Every night, there's this woman who yells in Spanish, screams in Spanish, not just like casual yelling. There's no such thing. But she seriously just screams absurdities out of her window. One time we were just like, yo, stop, you know? And she was like yelling at me, puta, puta, puta. And I'm like, listen, I'm not a bitch, man. I just live below you and I'm trying to sleep. So yeah, she just does that. I don't know. So if you heard at the beginning and hear it again, I apologize. There's also just a lot of yelling outside in general tonight. Welcome back to Los Angeles. I wanted to quickly inform you guys about some new music that just came out because I just got into one of those holes with some tunes because a lot of new music just came out tonight, and then I just watched Tyler the Creator's Tiny Desk concert for the first time on NPR. Oh, love those concerts so much. I can easily fall into a hole of them. But yeah, I just watched it and it's like just so beautiful. It really makes me want a full acoustic album from him. But yeah, go watch the NPR Tiny Desk concert because that was fire. I have my laptop pulled up here if you haven't already realized. And I'm just flipping through the tunes of music to talk about. Borns also released a song tonight called I Don't Want You Back. Super good. I'm so fucking excited for his new album. Lana posted about it the other day and I was like, if you're on a feature on there, I'm gonna die. And then of course the last thing that I needed to talk about obviously was Saturation 3. Just came out tonight and I actually haven't listened to it yet. Like I'm just telling you guys because I loved Saturation 1 and 2, so I'm waiting on 3. I'm like, yes. Anyways folks, lots of new tunes out tonight. I also wanted to film this to tell myself that if I don't freaking get toilet paper tomorrow and jojoba oil and what's the other fucking thing that I needed? Deodorant. If I haven't already gotten those things and I'm editing this tomorrow, go to the damn store right now. Jesus. I'm just afraid I'm gonna forget because 2 of my best friends are leaving town tomorrow to go home for the holidays. So I want to see them and do that whole thing tomorrow, and I'm just afraid that I won't have time. I'm taking my friend Oliver to the airport in the morning to say goodbye to him. He's moving to New York for the time being, only for like a few months or something, but who knows. Certainly just have to say goodbye. My friend Stefan is leaving tomorrow as well. I'm coincidentally wearing his merch to bed. Nice plug. Am I right? Anywho's, it's nice to be back home is basically what I'm trying to say. And I just have a lot of things to do, you know? When you come back from a freaking 8-day trip and you're just like, what do I have to take on? So that's me right now. The first thing that I took on at least was editing yesterday's vlog and getting it up for you guys. And so I actually finished that probably like 2 hours ago now, and I've just been in a hole of music, which doesn't shock me at all. And I'm gonna hit the freaking A because it's almost like 11:30 and I gotta get some rest, folks. All right, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want, ring the notifications bell if you want. I don't freaking know what you want to do, okay? Good night. Stay smiling. What an odd end to a vlog.
Well, it was last week.